influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Power 108.9 is
You know my-
Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Power. Wait up, shout it. 108.9 is the website. Got some super duper cool people.
With Michael and friends, so much power.
Mornings with 3 and the Possible right here on Power 108.9. The crew is in the building today. Hey, late, but they here.
We possibly on time. 3 and possibly on
It
time.
was raining. It was raining.
Look.
It ain't rained since yesterday.
Right. Look at country cutie. Why you
It was
quiet
raining.
over there, cutie?
She just gonna take her L.
Yeah,
and
I'm just gonna take
She
my
got
L
one
proudly.
big Bantu knot for our show. That's what we doing.
Yes,
We
it was,
Bantu knotting
it
it.
was tough this morning.
I saw the water droplets on your car. It was raining. They
Last
don't wanna
night.
take it
Look at
into
Elo. Look at
consideration,
Elo.
I
you know?
thank you.
Look,
Look at Elo.
Coach Kitty was laying on her pillow, took the pillowcase like, you know what, I'm ready.
You know what? This is culture.
But you should have saw how she showed up Saturday to film her scene.
I saw.
Yeah.
I had time.
Let's start
I
over.
had time.
Yo.
You late and you harassing.
I was like, okay,
your time,
country
take your
cutie.
time, take your time.
I had time, y'all. I work from home, so when y'all like get here at 8, I'm like, just get there.
That's word.
So, and this
That's
is
right.
radio. Like you're not supposed to see me.
But let me
first
say
of all,
something. that You just said
just-
about
Definitely video.
You just
Yes,
said about that
it
8
is.
o'clock thing. I had to go into the office today. I mean, excuse me, Tuesday at like 9 o'clock.
And that's why you late on Friday.
And for that moment, I was saying to myself, like, people have to do this
Every day. I've
It
gotten
was
so
killing me, and I
out
knew
of
I was
tune.
spoiled about it. But I was
Yes.
like, this is terrible.
I've gotten so out of tune. Like when I got up this morning, I was rushing. I was like, oh, I should have got my clothes out last night or whatever. Like it was just a wreck, and I was just grabbing.
So you that's definitely a morning outfit. You chose it. Ah! It's good. It's
Not
good.
the
It's
smell.
good.
Now, Elam, I will say I had to go into the office. I normally don't have to go into the office unless we're filming or something like that. But
Right.
I went into the office trying to complete some work before vacation. And when I went into my office, like they made it very comfortable.
Right.
The little Versa desk that rises
Oh.
up, the monitor.
Dude, that's some
Look at
all
that.
new stuff
But,
they got.
but
yeah.
when I came, like, it wasn't like that before, and I
Right.
was telling my folks, I was like, y'all motherfuckers trying to get me to come in here
Right,
more
right.
often,
Right.
ain't
Make
you?
'em work. Make 'em work.
that
You
little
can
rise
lift
and
this whole
fall.
motherfucker.
Yo, now standing up and being at a desk,
I
I'm
got
like,
a standing
oh, wow.
desk at home. I like it. I like to stand up and do my thing. I got the little
It's
adjustable
not
thing that
bad.
come up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know.
I don't have a standing desk. I have a thing that you can manipulate for like
Oh,
a
with the li-
laptop
with the
holder.
little- the little
Yeah.
transformer thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I hate that shit.
I have that because I bought a desk that I was so in love with, and then I'm like, I'm not getting a new desk, so I just got the transformer thing.
Let's be honest, you got the milk crates.
Yeah.
No.
Why
that-
you gotta hate?
First of all, what happened to all the fucking milk crates?
Right.
After the challenge, they gone.
That's funny.
You can't find them behind Quick Trip or nothing no
They
more.
were hazardous.
I'm glad
to
we
people.
settled. I'm glad we settled down on that one because that was about as ignorant. That one and the lighting yourself on fire in the shower was probably the most ignorant.
ain't
one.
I've
Oh.
never seen that one.
But we used to do, we didn't take it to that extreme.
Right.
We lit our hand on fire. Like we
Oh, yeah,
pulled
with
the alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Watch this.
Look, one time I did that to my little brother. He had to be like 3. I was like, put your finger, and I turned my head. He was like, ah. Fool, I lit the match. His whole body turned up like Richard Pryor. I was like, ah. I just threw him on the ground and like, I
Y'all,
jumped up, I didn't know what to do.
y'all lit your hands and
With
fingers
alcohol?
on fire.
Yeah, with alcohol.
They was bad.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go get the alcohol so we can show Elam.
This is real. You don't get burned. It's just
Man.
flame.
Yeah,
I
it
did a
burns
lot.
the
I did a
alcohol
lot.
burns,
I won't say I put it on me. I put it on
Really?
everything else.
You
and-
probably,
and lit it.
you was a
But,
pyromaniac. You burned
I
everything
was,
else.
yes.
Really?
That-
Did y'all used to put the battery on your tongue? Y'all ain't never do
I'm
that?
sorry.
Maybe it was my generation. The battery, the
The
Yeah,
9-volt
no.
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
What do
happens?
they use those
What
for?
happens?
I ain't seen a 9-volt battery since.
They
Smoke
go
detector.
in smoke detectors.
Ah.
detector, yeah.
They go in smoke detectors. No, but you
Smoke
put it on
detector.
your tongue and it like kind of shocks it, so it gives it like a tingling feeling.
That's how you know if the battery
It's
good.
called
That's how you
acid.
know if vagina's bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not an expert there, so.
If her vagina tastes like the negative side on the battery, she's positive on something else.
Seems like
when your pH balance is off.
What the hell?
seems like we're talking about ignorant shit we did as a kid. Hold on, one more. Did you do the push the chest to stop the goddamn air going to your brain
Yes,
and
the
you
push
pass
it and you
out?
fall. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
No.
I remember the old school sleeper
No,
hole.
we didn't do that either.
You ain't do the sleeper hole on each other either.
We did the sleep.
Oh, we did
Okay,
the
put each
sleep
other to
hole.
sleep.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing. You're pushing your
Right.
chest.
Yeah, but
And what we didn't realize is it is stopping the oxygen from getting to
Absolutely.
your brain.
Which was dumb as
and
hell.
Which is dumb as
and
hell.
bruising
And you can
sternum.
die.
And bruise your sternum.
Yeah, breaking ribs. We know kids are so intelligent, not.
Don't tell mama. Don't tell mama.
But on the
Almost
low,
dead.
kids now, they don't even know some of the fun that we had there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, I really had the generation of a
Creativity.
little bit that they went outside when they were younger, but by the time them jokers hit about 8, 9, they was inside for forever.
Man, I remember just
Never,
as a
never went back
kid
outside.
going outside and finding a good stick.
Oh yeah, to do anything.
Anything.
Nigga, you can fish. You can play baseball.
Ants.
You can fight.
You fight the
You
ants.
can do
yeah.
Star Wars fighting.
Yeah, we used to get mad when we couldn't go outside. Like that was punishment.
Yeah, that was big.
and we had the
I am your father.
the goddamn popsicle stick races when it rained and the water would be running towards the gutter.
Yeah,
We had
I
our
remember that
popsicle
one.
sticks
Yeah,
and we would
yeah.
have a race down the.
You are 60. You,
I
know, you
stayed
got
on
me
the
aged a
yeah.
little
I
bit.
stayed on the hill. We got in that water. We got swept
I
away.
don't know about 60-year-olds, you know. What I'm saying? But I did do the cardboard box in the house down the
Come
steps.
on.
And tore up the whole wall.
Oh
Bam!
yeah. Oh
And that
yeah.
didn't
Like
come
the
back
cartoons.
until COVID. When COVID came, you saw even
Like
on
I
some
almost killed
commercials.
myself, y'all. I'm in real life. If you've never taken a cardboard box down a flight of stairs,
We used the
you're
hamper
hitting about
basket.
75.
Oh yeah.
We used the basket. The,
Oh yeah,
laundry
y'all was.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
well,
laundry
now
basket.
mine
Yeah, you
loved
could tumble
doing
at the
that.
end.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a little car where
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
kids would do that around.
My
the house.
mama
That
would
was
whoop
actually
my
fun.
ass if I'd have broke the basket. You know, when it's time to use the basket ain't working. Who the fuck done broke the basket?
Hey, if y'all just joining us, 3 in the Possible, thank y'all for sharing. As a matter of fact, you can check out the show, power1089.com. You can say, Alexa, play Power 108.9, so you don't have to see Country Cutie today if you don't.
Bantu,
The new Aunt
Mr.
Jemima.
Lover.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Aunt Jemima.
Y'all don't give nobody no leeway.
At
Like,
all.
golly.
At
First
all.
of all, the only things ironed on your shirt is your letters.
We got asking for a friend. We got
Hey,
snack
listen,
time.
you part of the gang when you could just get clowned at any.
First of all,
given
who the fuck shirt is that?
Right.
Let's start there.
Jerome.
Who was at the house?
That is-
Jerome.
Wait a minute.
That is your dude's
Wait
shirt.
a
Now, that's
minute.
real. That
I'm
is
just
real.
gonna wear your shirt today. I want to be original.
Stop the music.
Did you change colors?
What shirt you got on, Country
Who the fuck
Killer?
shirt you
This
got
is
on?
my shirt.
I think you look. I think you look amazing. in it.
Harassment.
No, she looks
Harry the
amazing.
harasser. Harry the harasser. Harry, stop it.
Let's find out whose shirt this is.
Right, let's see.
Oh my God.
Jerome.
Y'all are awful. What's next?
But
that
but let me ask you a question. What's
What's
up, Kelly?
And Tasha, maybe you can jump in on this as well, or Kelly. Like women, y'all love to like get our T-shirts, our socks, our and like why do y'all? What's up
I'm
with
not
that?
going to say socks.
Well, I thought you wore. I look like you wore somebody's t-shirt today.
I mean, like why?
He wore a side chick t-shirt.
I don't know. I enjoy it. Can't even
April.
answer the-
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Let's get back to real.
But no, I like oversized stuff. Like, that's just me. Like, I like oversized stuff.
But y'all like to get our stuff and
I
like just
do.
wear it to bed and
Yeah,
stuff.
but
like that.
for literally, I like oversized stuff. Like one person, Tiana Taylor, I love her style. Like she dresses like the tomboy. Cole don't care.
I think I'm gonna go through your
So-
Instagram right now, and I don't see too many loose fitting shit on your
Right,
Instagram.
exactly, right.
So if you
Make the
really want to
Instagram,
talk,
that's not my marketing strategy.
that's your marketing strategy.
Speaking of Tiana Taylor, she's going to be at the Roxy coming up here the next Halloween. You going to see her?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Those tickets, like once I get a hold of the tickets, the bots or scammers or whatever buy them at the lower price and then they amp them up. So I'm like, don't worry about it. Like,
Okay.
No, all you
don't
got to do
worry
is
about
go to damn.
Or
what's
just
the,
buy them when they buy them.
Right, exactly. You
Once
can
again.
go buy them right now.
buy when they buy.
See,
Vivid
I'm
tickets.
not gonna go by myself, so I have to at least find a plus one.
Do
You know what I'm
you
saying?
would like a +1?
Uh-oh.
Harry?
hell.
No, I'm asking.
Harry?
I'm
Oh,
asking.
hell.
Harry.
Elam, give me your credit
Put it back.
card. Give me your credit card. I'm going to go and buy the tickets right now.
Right. Matter of fact, buy 4. We
God
all going.
damn.
You need a damn chaperone.
Right.
Just asking a question.
We all going to see damn Tiana Taylor today.
What
Damn
did
it.
she say?
And as a matter of fact,
This fool talking about what does she sing?
right.
That's Schubert's.
Iman Shumpert's
Yeah.
girlfriend. Wife, I should say.
Yeah, his
whatever it is.
girlfriend. Mother
Baby
too.
mama, definitely.
She
Hey.
also, if y'all watch P Valley, she also has Brandy, the one who does Mercedes, starring in her set.
So let's start our way over. Okay, like I was up to P Valley. I saw season 2, episode 1 after I got through a lot of season 1. But by the time I went to watch episode 2, they said episode 4 just goes too far.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
watch it.
it
So I
does.
just kind of banned the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't ever wanna see it.
4 and 5 will
fine.
make you hit fast
I'm
forward.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
yeah?
follow Brandy Chick on social media and I get my little sound bites and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
It
I found her
makes
the
you
light
hit
skin
fast
chick.
forward.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, see, I'm not gonna. I
It's
just rather
really
not watch
explicit.
it. How
Like,
about I don't want to watch it?
Okay.
I didn't
go-
watch Brokeback Mountain either.
Never saw that one.
Never saw that.
Never
one.
saw it.
I'm sure it's not P Valley-ish, is it?
I don't know.
Brokeback Mountain.
They said it was worse. Like
No,
P
see,
Valley
and
was terrible.
I've heard the opposite. They said that in Brokeback that the actors, you could tell it felt like they were acting, but in P Valley it was kind of like, yo, is this what you do?
Like, no, they really
Like-
get immersed.
Okay,
You
we
know what
change
I'm saying?
subject. Thank y'all.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
We already put the disclosure
Raising
out.
Canaan's coming back out.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited about
I'd rather
that
watch Raising
one.
Canaan.
I'm excited about
Raising
that
Canaan.
one.
I don't know
Bring
about
back
Raising.
Breaking Bad. How about that? We
Hell
bring
yeah.
that one back.
That was,
yeah.
But you know they had so many spinoffs. They probably
Spinoffs.
won't.
Better
What about
Call
Ozark?
Saul.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a
Ozark was dope.
Ozark was good.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
I wasn't the ending kind of. I felt like
no,
you could have
I didn't see the last. I didn't see the last one. Come on.
Okay, so
let me-
spoiler alert.
Come on.
Yeah, I
please,
wasn't gonna
sir.
say it. I was just
Okay.
no. I wasn't gonna spoil it for you. I was just
It
gonna
just
say
it felt incomplete.
it felt incomplete.
Well,
But it
Game of
also
Thrones
felt
felt
like-
like that too. So,
Are
I
you
mean,
Game of Thrones
kidding
was
me?
horrific.
Are
the
you kidding
ending, the ending of
That
Game
was
of Thrones
amazing.
was
Dude,
horrific,
the ending of
yo.
Game of
It
Thrones
was
left
horrible.
that pissed
But it
you
was
off.
supposed to be for leave room for another show.
Well, which is coming.
The
spin-off is now
Targaryen,
coming. Yeah.
the Targaryen
Correct,
house
right.
is gonna be dope.
Where compared to where when Ozark ended, it's kind of like
yeah,
That's it.
Mhm,
It was
I
like,
was-
yeah, we was like, what happened?
I'm totally in love with the Dragon Lady. Like, I would like to find her. She's absolutely
Harry.
beautiful.
Harry.
Come on,
That-
come
I-
on,
I mean,
Harry.
it's an actress. She's on the screen.
Harry. That's over there.
She came out of the,
That's the Dragon
she
Lady.
came out of the fire naked, y'all. I mean, just a
Okay,
wonderful critter. Just.
Hey, we got asking for a friend today. We got snack time today. We got your national days. Today's National Middle Child Day. Anybody in the building a middle child?
Yeah, no, but the one in my house just got fell for a scam.
So what happened to your middle child?
Okay, so listen, everybody. It's very important I say this, right?
Yes.
This is one of the things I never thought would happen to me. Okay? So my child was contacted on Snapchat. 18-year-old, but he's still my child, right? Contacted on Snapchat with this whole little thing about a scam saying, hey, let me be my sugar baby, and I'm gonna send you $500 a week. So in my world, automatically talk to dad. Why? Because dad knows everything. Duh, right? So he chooses not to, and he gets an email check, and he deposits it in his account.
Damn.
And I'm saying this for two
Hey.
reasons. One, those who do know, I own Divas in Defense, so we teach women's safety as well as just common sense, right? And that's nothing I would ever think would happen to my child, but it did. And then it got to a point where he sent them a large portion of the money. So now he's in a hole with that money, plus he's in a hole with the bank. Plus, they sending threatening things like, yeah, if you tell the security agent, we're going to come kill you. I'm like, what the hell is a security agent? What is that?
Wow.
What's a security agent?
Wow.
He's like, well, she just told me, fool, his name is Bubatande, and he's in Nigeria.
Booba
Yeah.
time.
His name ain't Victoria, Valerie, whatever. So anyway, it was a lesson in our house.
Wow.
Pray that we come on the other side of it.
Wow.
But his savings is gone.
Yes,
Oh man. So
That's
so the bank
good.
doesn't restore that
Risk
when that
the
happens?
bank. You done defrauded the bank. No.
yeah.
That's right.
You done sent the bank an email check that you made on Photoshop? No.
Wow.
I thought that.
No.
I've had stuff returned to me before in fraud, so that's why.
Yeah.
It's
It was nothing you done that stupid, though.
he's 18.
Right, yeah.
Hey, today is also National Vinyl Record Day.
Oh,
It takes us back
yo,
to
they
the vinyl
closed down the
record.
record store.
Yeah. I think his lease was up, so
But
I
it's
don't
probably
think he renewed.
$50,000 a month, so I understand.
He had a good run over there though,
Oh, yeah,
and they
he
had
did.
some classic stuff
Oh,
in there.
we
man.
bought dope. They used to have a dollar bin. I used to go over there and kill it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like anything $1. I got like, all kind of stuff, bro.
I just noticed on the Facebook memory from Vinyl Day, I remember one of the first albums in our house. It was Ohio Players. I can remember Ohio Players. Remember when you opened it up, the lady was in the fire hose, wrapped up in the fire hose?
Maybe
You remember
not
that,
the
Joe?
same.
You don't remember?
No.
We're the same age. You don't remember that?
Are we?
Close. I mean, you're about to celebrate 50 here coming up.
Were you even born in the 70s?
Shut up. That's Tasha.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to throw that. What about you, Elam? You remember album cover?
No, I really, honestly. And my dad had a bunch of vinyl. I'm actually supposed to be helping to put them on CD. So
I got a bunch of vinyls.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of
I
vinyls.
just picked them up from my
Oh, welcome
mom's
back,
house.
Country Cutie.
Yeah, welcome. You just woke up. Bring your pillow with you.
I'll tune back.
shout out to Kelly.
Tune
shout
back
out to Kelly Thompson. She said D Valley-ish. All right.
D Valley.
Oh, D Valley.
It's
Is
not
that the same
called P
thing?
Valley anymore. It's called D Valley. It might as well be.
Hold on, y'all help. Coochie Valley? Is that what it is?
Supposed to be P, yes.
Okay, Coochie Valley. So now it's D Valley.
I mean, that's what they making it
what
seem
they're
like.
saying.
Dangalang Valley.
They heavy on the
Dangles.
homosexual this season.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Heavy on it.
No, we can say that. We don't need a disclaimer for that. We can say that.
That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
If I didn't say anything, we
The
didn't put
director
no
even
repeat.
said it. She was like, the gay is not going anywhere. Because Lil Duval, after the episode you were speaking of, he was like, that made me uncomfortable. And he basically said for someone who wasn't used to that, like, you should have gave some type of disclaimer. But the director took it like, if you don't like the gay, stop watching the show. The gay is not going anywhere. And Lil Duval basically said, I didn't say that. I said for someone who's not comfortable or familiar with this, it was a lot to digest. And it was.
Well,
like,
director, you lost me.
yeah.
I enjoyed the storyline in the first season. I don't even give a damn about any other season.
Right, but I just feel like
I'm done.
they're not leaving enough to the imagination. It's like so vivid.
They said they had dangles.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm good with that.
I
They got
will
me
say
one
everybody
time on
that
the football-
dangle
on
pretty
any-
blessed in P Valley. I say
I
that.
don't know what that means. So on any given Sunday, they got me one time in the locker room, and I was like, yo, I almost cut that movie off. I don't like dangles. You know what I'm saying?
What's the dangle?
The dangles.
The dangleberries?
The dangle. No, not the dingleberries. The
dingle-
dangle.
Oh, okay. Oh, the dangle.
The dangle, not the dingles.
Okay, got you.
First of all, you know what they call the dingleberries? It's the funniest shit on the planet.
Please tell me.
It's like the little turds that be on the hairs.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
When you wipe your butt, it be little
Right.
turds. That's not funny. When I first heard that shit, first of all, you know what a blumpkin is?
No, please help.
I don't know if
I'm
y'all
trying
want
to
to say
process
this.
this
A
wording
blumpkin is a sexual fetish for some people. Like you're getting oral sex from a woman and a man is sitting on the toilet. And at the same time as he climaxed, he released.
He released.
It's called
okay.
a blumpkin.
There's a guy
Who does
on
that?
TikTok
First
now.
of all, you know how nasty of a woman you gotta be like, oh, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Hey, there's a guy on TikTok said he the way he sets up his jokes, he'd be like, hey, I promise you, do not look up this word. Do not look up this word, and
Blumpkin
then
is
go
that.
to something else. And then I find myself
looking
2
it up
seconds
every
later,
time
like,
because that's who you are.
That's how I found out about the girls that are in the gym. I can't remember vagining that will rub their coochie and then put it on their neck.
Wait, what a second?
They will rub their coochie and put it on their neck.
Oh yeah, it's like
Why?
pheromones.
Yeah.
I mean, some shit. I mean, if you know.
That makes
Back
a
in
lot
my
of
day.
sense. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, that makes
Sometimes
hella
it
sense.
ra-
It's called vagging. I think it's
Well,
called vagging.
I don't know what you call it, but it's a good. Sometimes.
That's actually smart.
I mean, you be like the cartoon when they be floating through the air smelling this.
yeah,
Like
that's
Pepe
real.
Le Pew? Like Pepe
Yeah,
Le Pew?
That's
First of all,
exactly.
he was.
Oh, hot ass.
If this
No,
was
no.
a
Let me say
cartoon
something.
character-
Let me say something. I was mad that they took Pepe Le Pew off. Are y'all kidding me?
First of all, he was a rapist.
Come on.
He
man.
was a
Come on,
serial.
man.
That's
Come on,
because
man.
that's
It's a
the
daggone
regular
car-
life you live.
No,
Okay,
no,
but
no,
everybody
no,
else.
No, let's definitely not say
serial
that.
stalker.
Yo, but like for real, I really
Well, he
liked
wasn't. He
him.
wasn't a rapist, but he was definitely a harasser.
But hold
He
on.
was a harasser.
he was definitely
yeah.
down.
But on the low,
on the other
did
side.
she like it on the low?
No.
No,
She was a
did.
cat. He was a skunk.
First
Like,
of all, she used to put her hind legs in his face. If you want
Yeah.
anybody to show you that they don't want you, they'll put their feet and hands in your
Yeah.
face and push back.
But I think one time there was a couple of
Let's stop
episodes
thinking.
where we
Let's stop thinking.
Dude.
Let's stop thinking.
It's like she gave in.
No,
And
she
she
She wasn't
Yeah.
happy, but she
Yeah.
wasn't happy about it. Like it was more so like a,
Right.
you know
First
what
of
I'm
all,
saying?
she would run at 150 miles per hour.
and he would just
He would trot and still catch
I
up.
loved him. I
Mon
loved him.
chéri. That's terrible. That's terrible, y'all.
He he
Tasha,
wasn't.
I don't
I
support
was so
that.
mad.
Tasha, you never heard of Pepe Le Pew?
No, she was talking about probably the little.
Oh, the little
the
the
dump sex.
vagging jump.
Blumpkin. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Blump.
I don't know what it
either
is.
one.
The
Yeah,
dump
it's-
But I
sex.
tell you,
we definitely ain't heard it in our house.
Erica
going
Badu
on,
definitely wears
Jokisha?
it. Erica Badu be like, shoot, y'all don't even know nothing about this.
Ladies, you definitely don't want to do it if you try to do the vagging John and somebody walking by like, who eating sardines? Damn.
Yeah. No.
Make sure
know
your
your
pH
pH
balance
balance
is
is
properly
on
balanced.
point beforehand. All right. Keep an alkaline
Yeah.
area.
Matter of fact, you might want an alkaline douche first.
They don't do that no more, man. That's as old as Pepe Le
Alkaline
Pew.
douche or addition?
The dishing.
That's not women
Dishing
don't.
throws off
Yeah.
your pH.
The hot
Yeah,
the hot
they
water
don't do that.
the hot water rubber thing in the
Let's start over.
bathroom.
I don't, first of all, I think that was a microphone. I used to have some great shows. Okay.
Everybody.
I had to walk him like,
Everybody.
and you don't know.
And to grow up
Beat
one
it.
day
If
and
I
to
did-
know
Your grandmama's
my
vagina
mama,
was
my
in your
gr-
face.
Oh my gosh, we all
Beat
did it.
it. Beat it. Cold,
With
cold, cold. What is that?
I
What's
just put
that
soap on
smell?
it. Like, this is funny.
Oh my gosh,
Is
just
that
to know.
Salt and vinegar? Salt and vinegar.
God, we all did that
That was so disrespectful with no instructions, though. That little bag you fill up with water, the water shoots out the side, be like,
Right.
oh! I used to Footloose.
That's so
everybody
bad.
cut loose. I used to
Look
get-
at
I
Country
want-
Cutie. She
and
don't know what the
just-
hell we talking
and
about,
just-
do she?
too. No, I mean, well,
the rubber bag in your grandmama's house that would like go
How-
in the
how
shower.
old are you? How old are you?
And it had a long
33.
tube. Oh yeah, you
no,
don't know.
no, she would have a grandparent that would
Yeah,
know
but
it.
her grandparents probably, you know,
They just stopped.
our mama age.
Massagill
Right,
just
exactly.
started. They
Right.
just
My mama
started
didn't use it.
turning
My
the corner.
grandmama used it.
Right.
Her grandmama's 70 now.
We all
Like,
saw it. It was, it was
Right.
Well, I mean, it was the way that women stayed
I don't know.
fresh
She from Mississippi.
I'm from Alabama.
Alabama.
Watch your mouth now.
Oh, watch your mouth.
My bad. Same.
Don't make her take that pillowcase off. Oh, you want to be.
Tasha said we need to move on. She's
Okay, we're moving on. Okay.
Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha.
Country Cutie started it.
I did not.
Well, this is a snitching household.
I know, right?
They
Guys,
just
we be
snitch.
telling those folks. Yeah, National Vinyl Record Day, Middle Child Day. Latest couple of news stories out there. The feds raided 45's Mar-a-Lago estate.
Oh, wow.
They said that they were looking for
I didn't know that.
not just top secret stuff.
Nuclear.
But the dude, John Carl, said this morning on GMA, it wasn't just top secret, it was above top
Right,
secret.
right.
Like,
Absolutely.
there's top secret, and then there's shit that the regular people don't supposed to have. Only privileged people are supposed to see these documents. That's what they
But
were
he's
looking
a former
for.
president.
Yeah, but you can't take it
But
home.
you can't
Yep, you
take
can't-
it home.
And what's crazy is he made it a felony
Yeah.
against Hillary Clinton. Sure did.
Oh, okay.
He
Yep.
made it a felony.
And now you
Oh,
got
wow.
this stuff at your house.
Okay.
He
So-
pushed the issue, so that's a felony. It's
Is it
amazing.
gonna go
Hillary
anywhere?
up here making her check her email hats though.
They up here wilding out.
Yeah. And Elam, just FYI, like once you leave the house leave the White House as president, all of the belongings there belong to the Smithsonian institution. It doesn't belong. You can't take it. It's not your stuff.
That's awesome.
Everything, call logs, all kind of stuff. All of
That's
that
dope.
stuff stays in the White House. So we'll see what happens to him,
Nothing.
if anything.
Nothing.
And shout out to all the Samsung junk users out there. Shout out to you, Elam B. King. There's a new Samsung. It folds in half. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
I saw
heard
it.
about
I
this
saw it.
one. It's the new Galaxy
Z
Z
something. Yeah.
Fold 4. It costs about $1,800. They say it looks pretty cool.
thought
Some,
they already
something
got
you're
one
gonna
that
invest
fold.
in.
Upgrade.
Huh?
I thought they already got one that folded. You open up, it's like a whole.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
do.
do.
That came
This
out
is one of
last
the
year.
new ones.
Right,
Yeah, this
okay.
is one of the
Yeah,
newer
this
ones.
is a 9 or a 10 right here.
What is that?
So,
A 9
10.
what?
This is a 10.
A
They're
start
on,
away
what?
over.
they're on like 21.
They're
I'm like
20,
4 down.
probably 23.
But what one is it? Is it Samsung?
Samsung, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm Android for
It's
life.
not a Note.
No,
no.
notes are too big. I can't put them in my pocket.
So what's that one?
It's I don't know.
Okay.
It's just
A phone,
a 10
right?
or 11, yeah.
A
Just-
Samsung 10.
We
Yeah.
went from 9 to 11 quick.
Yeah, it's
So
something.
let's just
It's-
stop. 'Cause
I'm further back. I'm not with the 1800.
You're
you
not
won't
with
see
the-
that.
with the
This
modern
still-
technology.
This still works.
Does it?
It does. It very
Does
well.
it?
Y'all
Does
Apple
it?
people, y'all just keep on going up,
Does
up, up
it?
like it doesn't make. I
mean,
don't get it.
both phones kind of like progress at the same
I'm
time.
the reason
Yeah.
why that the bubbles on your text messages are green.
And that's-
Right.
that's-
It's you.
I know.
He's the
I
I'm
know
the
reason
that.
for it.
Okay,
I
and
almost
I'm
took you off
happy.
the list.
And I'm
I
I really think we
swear.
should start a WhatsApp thing so I don't have to see that shit
I
anymore.
swear, I was
Yeah.
just like, God, dog, Elam.
what is it? What's the color?
It's like
to
the
you?
Wiz would be seen
In
green.
I wouldn't be called dead. It's red.
His emojis.
That was my
His,
shit.
his emojis come over as stick men. Like,
I know. How do our emojis translate?
I don't care.
Yeah. First of all,
I
you
like to
can.
be
We
different.
should all send them pictures. They'll never come in clear for them.
Right, exactly.
It's the videos. It's the videos, not the pictures.
Oh yes, it's the pictures too. They reduced the resolution.
And speaking of
Guaranteed.
emojis, watch what you emoji at work. Latest study said emojis have sparked a debate in the office since the pandemic brought on a new wave of communicating through places like Zoom and Slack. They also say you got to be very careful and strategic what types of emojis that you send to people because they could be interpreted the
Translated
wrong
different
way.
ways.
Would you agree, Country
Don't
Cutie?
send no
I do agree.
eggplants.
I don't really use emojis. I use GIFs.
Eggplants and
we,
splashes.
We communicate through Teams. I don't know if
Oh,
you guys are
Microsoft?
familiar. Yeah, Microsoft Teams.
Harry,
So
stop.
I usually use GIFs when I respond back, not emojis.
Okay.
And they're
wrong with a
pretty
couple of water
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Stop here.
Look at Harry. What we call him? What's his name? Harry.
Harry the harasser.
Oh, okay.
No, what I'm talking about the emojis overall.
Yeah,
like, what's
but out of
wrong with
all
a
of
little
you-
eggplant? You know,
Yeah.
a little water droplets. You know,
At work?
And now it's proven.
Right.
Now it's proven.
it's
Yeah.
just saying like
it's a no.
you can't go. You can't fire me over it because the
Why they
emoji is
can't?
there. The emoji is there.
You'd be surprised.
Look.
That's also harassment.
It
Look,
is.
Elam-
to
yeah,
put
it
water
is.
droplets. Oh, it's
Yes,
hot
it is.
outside.
If you put an
With the
eggplant, that's what it
eggplant?
is. You hungry and thirsty?
I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to lunch. You want to come?
We'll see how that
and
wor-
put the eggplant.
Matter of
Out of
fact,
all the other emojis,
Doesn't
of
matter.
food,
how
It's
about
food.
practice this speech for HR?
yeah,
Right. We did. Right.
It's not a good time
Exactly.
to use the
for sure.
And Elam gonna see a Slack message that says, Elam, come to our office with the fire emoji behind it.
Oh, it's hot in here. The AC broke. No, you gone.
So
nigga.
y'all. So on y'all signatures, I guess you got him, and he.
I know what
you-
I did. I just identify as Cole.
Okay, I'm just saying.
He, him.
don't
I
have
can't
to
even be they because I don't. It's just me.
For sure.
You got to be a Gemini to be they.
But in the code of conduct video we just shot, we talked about that exact same thing. With you got to be careful with how you
Address?
and interact with people via Slack, Teams,
Right.
emojis, things like that, because now they could all be interpreted
My
a
thing
different way.
is,
Everything can be these days.
I don't mind correcting myself, but how was I supposed to know you want to be
Yeah.
identify as him, her, he, she, they? You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
I come at you and I'm like she, and you're like no they, oh okay, then I'll use they. But you can't assume that.
Where are they?
You,
You is you.
You can get fired.
You know,
over
I'm a
this.
definitely. That's why I'm self-employed.
well, that's
I
why
would be
I don't
fired.
use pronouns. I'll use your name. Like
Yeah.
I'll be like Cole and Cole and Cole and
Let me
Cole.
tell you.
It's like
I'm quick to be like that. I'd be like, what's up, him? I'm identifying as her. Nigga, please. Negro, please.
Look at your feet.
Go over there looking like a damn hobbit.
I gotta do it to myself.
Yo, don't do that. I was in mid-drink.
I'm just glad you ain't spit on me. That's all I'm. No eggplant, no water emoji, none of that shit.
and guest and do not necessarily reflect the views
Here
of
we
Power
go.
101.9 and its
We got to
officials.
get out of this
We hope you
topic.
enjoy.
It's birthdays or something.
Nah.
Vanessa talking about she used a black thumb in the office all the time because she wanted two black people.
I ain't
no,
mad.
I swear, I always go for. I mean, I'm not that dark, but I want
You
you,
go
to
for the
know that
darkest,
I'm
darkest.
black.
Oh man, that's
You
funny.
got the cream hand that goes like
Yeah,
that.
no, she go crispy, crispy, crunchy, crunchy the cool.
Hey, Elam's in the building. It's time for asking for a friend.
So I have to watch. I have to put this together correctly.
Oh,
Oh, that means he ain't
making
he ain't
up-
put
he
shit
not-
together,
yeah.
Shit up
right?
right now. And let's go to snack time.
Yeah.
So-
And
So the question that was asked this week was regarding, and for married couples particularly, because
Okay.
this is
No,
not
I'm
something that
out.
single people.
She said, "I'm out."
No, but this is real. That single people don't experience this. It seems to be that at what point does both parties understand the importance of initiating sex? And
Okay.
so it's that I'm hearing more on the men's side that they're feeling some type of way because it's always like that he has to initiate the sex. And so the question was, how can I get her to the point where she can start initiating and recognize the importance of it. So I'll throw that out there. What would your thoughts be, Cole?
I don't have that problem.
No, I understand that.
We share the responsibility of initiating sex. But if she sleep with her mouth open, I'm ready. Let me tell you. I'm just serious.
I'm just serious.
Hey, but I'm from the the spit, swipe, and stick era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get in.
But and the reason why from the single people,
I'ma
right?
get
And
in.
even in my first book, I talked about this because the single men, they don't experience that. They're like, "What do you mean? I don't have to like? What do you mean?"
Well, that's
Initiate.
because they're still in an initiating phase, so they
Right.
don't recognize it's not.
But it comes. But the women, the single women, obviously are initiating to them, so they don't have to worry. Even for somebody that they've been with in a long-term relationship, right? They still don't have to worry about being, receiving that initiation.
Okay, so
from the,
I
from the woman.
think that could be misconstrued, right? Because like in marriage, your wife come to bed naked, it's Tuesday. Okay, in dating, your girl come to bed naked, she's initiating sex.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So with that, you can't always call everything they do it like what does initiating sex mean? Wearing lingerie? What does that mean to a single? Like what does that
Right.
mean? Like how, she's like, don't put me in this shit.
Come on, Country Crew.
You-
That's why we got you here.
That's
We
why
want to
you
hear from
damn here.
all this masculinity in here. We need to hear.
Like what's your idea of initiating intimacy?
I feel like it's a language between whatever that relationship is. Like you said,
It ain't no relationship yet. Y'all just kind of still new.
That's still a relationship. Like,
it is?
I feel like you're single until you're married.
I agree.
So
I agree.
it's like whatever relationship, whether you're constant, sexters or not, that
Why did
person's
you push your
pattern.
hand towards me when you said constant sexters?
I feel like you read a little too deep in there.
Come on, Harry. Yeah, come on, Harry.
Take it easy,
You read a
Harry.
little
just
too
said-
deep.
Let her get a messaging
into
off
that
here.
one.
Come on, come on, Peppy.
I wasn't even going there.
Moon
I'll
Sherry,
use this
why
hand
point
now.
at me?
I'll
I'm
use
okay.
this
I'm okay.
hand. Okay, so it's just like someone's pattern. If you know someone always sleeps in clothes or whatever, and then they come to bed naked, you like, oh,
That's what
this
I'm
is
saying.
different.
That's
You know
what-
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you have someone who is a female who does dress up, and it's like, okay, she just came to bed with a t-shirt and underwear on. That doesn't mean she's not ready. But if she comes in with lingerie, I know she's initiating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's about knowing that partner. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
And then knowing your partner that language, because I think
But
that
that's
whether
the
you
same
go
thing.
naked or not, I think I think you said it best. It's a language.
It's
a
a language,
mood. Because you
yeah.
can make a statement and be fully clothed and
Right,
know that we're
and-
about to get it popping.
exactly.
Right.
You
You
don't
just
I don't
have
think
to-
that
But
the
so
clothing.
like these guys that are complaining, right?
Yeah.
Are they like it to be like,
no, they're like every time that we gotta go do it.
what you gonna do?
No, so
That little fake
Exactly.
massage.
every time it's always like I
What
gotta
did
be like,
you
hey,
say?
do you want?
You
some,
said you
know,
want
or-
to be kissed. Is that what? Did you hear him say this? Like what? How do you? I don't
Well,
know.
the language that they would normally have, that they know that they have, is normally only communicated from the man to her, and she's more like. Now, and so
Come on.
over time, I know you don't understand that. It's on the marriage.
She
side.
got a dude shirt and a pillowcase on her head now.
Yeah,
You know
so-
she don't understand.
So, and even when I wrote about it, even it was only the married men knew about it, and the single men were like, huh, I don't even know what this land looks like of being denied. Like, what does that look like? So it's
So it also makes me question: is the sex good? Because it might seem like a chore. Because it's like, oh, you want to do it because you enjoy it, and she's like, God damn.
well,
Like,
also sometimes it's life.
I
right?
mean, yeah, that too. But
And,
it's just like
she working 8 to 8. She got the
someone-
kids, and you like,
Facts.
well, why don't you come suck this meat? She like, what? I just cooked 27 plates.
Yeah.
You know.
with someone who enjoys that with their partner, you make time for what you want to make time for. You know what I'm saying? It's a language. Once again, if that's y'all love language, if that's something that you make time and you're like, hey, we know we're going to have this time each night or however many times. You know what I'm saying? But for men, like he said, a lot of times women do take a lot of the chore work. So they're exhausted. It's not that they don't want to do it, but it's like, okay, if you initiate, it's like, oh, okay, I don't mind. But I feel like whatever men you're speaking to seem to be a little bit sensitive.
But because honestly, let's be real though. Like for women, and Elam, I'm sure you talked about this in one of the publications that you of many that you have out there. That we all know that sex for women is really emotional. Like they have to be
You have to
mentally,
you gotta
they
start
have to
right
be
now.
mentally in a good place.
I'm gonna tear that ass up, Vanessa. I'm gonna tell you right now. Get you ready for the night.
That's why I used to always say, like,
Right.
when we were younger, I knew those things that would, tip the scale
Absolutely.
for Tasha. Vacuuming,
Right? Acts of service.
the
Acts of
goddamn
service.
bathroom smelling like Fabuloso. You know what I'm saying?
Putting it in a pot like this. You know what I'm making for you, baby.
I'm-
This
I'm-
That goddamn
Fabuloso.
spaghetti,
I'm gonna say
that
this.
spaghetti and French bread
The
cooking
cha-
when she come home.
With the butter and the garlic spread.
the challenge the fragrance of this conversation would almost seem like that he's supposed to get her in the mood.
Okay.
And that's
Right, yeah.
that's an
Yeah.
ongoing
But-
challenge
but-
that I have when
Okay.
I hear that, because here's the thing. You're married each other. You're both responsible for physical intimacy. You're both responsible, particularly if, let's just say, somebody is a physical touch person, right? It's your responsibility as a spouse, as a wife or of a husband, to pay attention and be intentional in this space. It is not the man's responsibility to get her in the mood. It's just as much as responsible for him to get her in there as for her to get there.
But
So
also
whether it's vacuum,
Okay.
right, or whether he didn't vacuum, right?
You say he
If
shouldn't
y'all-
have to do that.
No, I'm not saying that he should not
Okay,
have to.
okay.
I'm just saying that the burden sounds like that it falls on the man.
But
to
see,
get
I'm
her
okay
there.
with that, right? Because I'm much more sexual than I am emotional.
Okay.
So if you want to sit like, in the time and then I'm be like, can you do this while sucking my dick? Like I really have not zero interest, but that's taxing for me.
Right.
And I don't always come and be like, hey babe, how was your day? Tell me about it. Like that's for her to ask me to do that, it's almost like me saying, so you just ain't gonna like come over and unzip my pants and put my dick in your mouth? Like I identify those as the same. So
Yeah.
I do look, that should be my responsibility.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I'm the horny one at that time.
Right.
And I'm not gonna sit and be
Your
horny.
sex drive can be, your sex quotient is not always going to be the same.
Which
so
is
that's
right, which is
understandable.
right,
Yeah.
and because of that, it's okay to initiate.
Right.
But now being denied all the time,
Right.
It's
I
different.
can see that's a problem.
Yeah.
But initiating, I don't see that as a problem.
Right.
I mean, shit. When I'm
if you want
hungry,
it,
I want to go
right.
cook.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I don't be like I'm waiting for food to come and drop on my lap.
Yeah.
I can go
and
get
I think
it.
that it's
Yeah.
not only the initiating, but then the rejection. So it's kind of like a combination of the two. Is
Right.
What I
Can
hear,
I ask
right?
a question?
And so,
Of course.
I thought men were like the hunters. I thought men like to pursue. I thought men like to chase. Like you guys want to.
That's only fun
So,
until you
so
caught.
you just basically said
I'm
Pepe Le Pew.
asking,
No,
no,
let's no,
no.
I'm
Uh-oh,
not
going back to
joking.
Pepe.
No, at this point, think about it, because that
Disclaimer,
same archaic
disclaimer,
thought
disclaimer.
that men are just the ones that are going to always pursue when it comes to sex. No, that's
It's,
not.
I
That's
don't
not
feel.
okay.
Once again, I don't feel like it's archaic. It might be taboo to you, but Cole just said he's enjoying it. You can't speak for every man.
And I understand
right.
that, but just understand that that's the same reason why that character got taken off of Looney Tunes.
Okay, so let's
because
start
that's
over.
what that's
Okay.
that's exactly
Before-
what he was. He
be-
was the pursuer.
no,
he was a harasser.
No, he was a harasser.
Okay.
A pursuer.
all right.
What's the
We can
difference?
split hairs. We can split hairs.
Right here.
Security.
You know what I'm
Those
saying?
two different heads, dude. Those are
Exactly.
two different heads.
Bottom line is, I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
I don't believe, and this is the same reason why that Valentine's Day gets on my nerves.
Okay.
It's because it's like, okay, just on that day, let me just go show you love, and then you just give me some booty.
But
no,
I think
you know
that
what I'm saying?
depends on the
you gotta show
relationship.
me love,
But that
just
depends
like
on the
I can show
relationship.
you love on that.
But listen, so you can implement things in your relationship
Right.
where odd years are the men's years.
Right.
Right? So evens I do for you, odd you do for me, if that's important to you.
That's awesome.
I know people who do that. I just don't give a damn about it. But
Right.
but like for me, I want to know I can get some booty. Don't have no panties on when I get into bed.
Right.
That's the green light to booty in the Parker house. No panties.
That's
booty.
your language.
Booty.
Everyone should have a hobby, don't you think? Mine is
Elam, I
making
feel like I
love.
know what you should dress up as for Halloween.
Oh. You kind of like, failing that one. Jesus Christ. Don't be that dude. Don't be that dude. I'm not
Hey.
going to let you do it to yourself.
Y'all know what time it is.
Jesus, let's get out of that.
Yo, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthdays are being brought to you by our very own Oliver Adams.
Coach.
Yeah.
You can check out his new book. It's called Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. You check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. Got some birthdays and shout-outs out there for you today. Sir Mix-a-Lot,
Oh, baby got back.
59 years old today. Is he from Cali?
He's from the
He's
Bay.
still getting
from
a
the
check
Bay.
too.
Also celebrating a birthday today, Casey Affleck. I'm assuming that's Ben's brother.
Yes, the younger one.
47 years old. Plaxico Barris, the only
Okay.
person I know that shot
Shot
himself
himself.
and then
Yeah.
went to jail.
Pittsburgh.
Yes,
Steelers.
Giant as well.
Giants.
Yeah.
Yes.
45 years old today. Also, former Boston Celtic Antoine Walker is 46. Only got like 57 kids or something like that.
I don't know, but it sounds like a lot.
Also, to Pete Sampras, tennis player.
Yes, yeah.
51
Okay.
years old today. Did not know he was born in Washington, D.C., just FYI. And then also, too, a couple of birthdays for tomorrow. Fidel Castro,
Okay.
Okay.
Annie Oakley,
Okay.
DeMarcus Cousins, Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh.
celebrated birthday today. And you know what? I missed one
he
from
still
today.
alive? Ain't he
I
dead?
Nah,
wish
he's
I could probably
WB.
been dead.
Yeah, he's
dead.
WB. Birthday for today. I skipped over George Hamilton.
Okay.
You remember George Hamilton?
Kind of, sort of.
One of the first TV shows,
that.
movies that he saw. I think it came out in like 80, 81.
Uh-huh.
Zorro the Gay Blade. You remember that?
Definitely not.
We were the same age, brother.
Are we?
He was. It was like
Are
81.
That
80.
sound like P Valley.
So I was like, not.
So
But it was
the
called
name of the
Zorro the Gay Blade, and it was George
You
Hamilton.
think you said differently, it makes it better.
Right.
And what
Same.
year did that come
it
out?
was,
It was like
called
81.
The Gay Blade.
Zorro the Gay
All
Blade.
right.
Like
yes.
P Valley, no, the Gay Blade.
But you remember Zorro, right?
It should be
I
called
forgot
that.
everybody now.
With the sword and
Yeah,
he did the
with
Z
the Z,
jump.
yeah.
Yeah. So did the movie.
So what did you do as a Gay Blade? It was like an S.
He stuck his tongue out.
S.
Yeah.
Soros.
yeah. What?
Y'all got any birthdays or shout outs y'all want to throw out there real quick?
My brother's birthday. Shout out Anthony. His birthday was the 8th. What was that? Tuesday.
Okay.
Nice.
It's my aunt's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Auntie.
Yeah.
Auntie.
Happy birthday, Marie.
She down in Alabama?
Actually, she's in LA.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dope. West Side. She ain't up yet, but tell her happy birthday when she do hear this.
Right.
Hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. From us, 3 in the Possible, Power 108.9, and of course, Coach Oliver Adams. Hey, check out the book. It's right there and there. And then check out the website, oliveradams.com. Y'all know what time it is now. Y'all hungry? If not, Country Cutie got some snack time over there.
Next time.
I'm
Let me tell
hungry.
you. So you remember last time, last time we were speaking about getting mistaken as a celebrity and how
Yes.
that could be, a come up for someone who's just like a 9 to 5 or average Joe.
Right.
But what about a celebrity getting mistaken for another celebrity? We did speak about Nicki Minaj being mistaken as Trina.
Yes.
But now, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star mistaked Lizzo for Precious.
Damn.
Ooh.
Gabrielle Sidibe. Like on national TV, Kathy Hilton, they put Lizzo's picture up and they were like, do you know who she is? And she stumbled for a little bit and she was like, yeah, I know her. Precious.
Damn.
Ooh.
So a lot of people are just like, I try to see
I'm
everything.
trying. I'm trying.
I try to see everything as innocent as I can.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe Gabrielle Sidibe in her mind is a bigger star, but then Lizzo is not just a black artist. Lizzo is well versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's known as just being like a pop type of person.
I don't
you know,
think
like
that was the comparison.
Hey, yeah, this is true.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That wasn't the comparison at all. It was a little different.
Once again, staying on the innocent side. I just feel that it may have been an innocent mistake, but
No.
then Gabrielle Sidibe and Lizzo.
Yeah. Well, let's say this, okay. In some Asian cultures, I have problem identifying.
Yes.
Right? I'd be like, didn't I just meet you? Yeah, do you look just like the guy? I don't know. Sometimes it's just, to the naked eye that is not involved with a lot of people from that culture, sometimes it's easy to identify someone as someone else.
Okay.
So in her defense,
That's in the norm.
I'm just
But
saying,
let's
big black
add
girl.
in addition
she
to
probably
that.
said big black girl,
Yeah, okay.
precious.
All right. Thank you.
Big black girl,
All right,
precious.
let's just say what it was.
That's probably what she thought.
That's what she thought.
But I also feel like I think that sometimes we give an unfair disadvantage
Yeah.
to people who just don't know.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
sure.
she
Yeah.
probably saw Precious
pull the
one
card
time.
out.
Right.
She probably heard the Lizzo song, but hell, I haven't seen a video in a long time.
Right.
I can't recognize fucking Moneybag Yo. He walked here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like, what's
to
up?
me,
He's
to
like,
be-
what's up? They be like, you
to
know
me,
what that
to
is?
be honest,
Fuck no, I don't know. who
almost-
that
I
is.
don't, right.
Almost all the young artists that are rappers, in
Uh-huh.
my opinion, they damn near all look alike.
Yeah, I mean,
To me right now.
all
totally
the
agree.
babies look
They
the
damn
same.
near
Yeah.
all near look. So I can only imagine any other culture.
The only
would
the only
automatically
reason
say.
we'll know they're somebody because all the shit that they be
Right.
wearing.
Right, with all the
Like,
jewelry.
he got to
You
be
gotta
somebody.
identify-
He got to be somebody.
And if anything, that helps me
Or his
identify
neck
them
is
because I'm
green
like,
as hell.
oh, they look the same, but oh, he has the gold teeth like that, so that's that person. Oh, okay.
To
That's
defend the artists of my time, you guys do not look alike.
yes, they do.
You
Well,
guys
that's because
do
you
not
look at
look
them.
That's,
alike.
yeah.
That's because you look at them.
But
That's
so
touche.
and that would be
Yeah.
good. So for somebody who's not looking at it in a racial way and still of the culture, we're saying ourselves, y'all all look alike.
Like, I can't recognize none of the miracles except Smokey Robinson.
Who? I'm just playing.
we
I
will,
know you may not know this,
We'll pull that card out. Hey, did y'all see that video that was released?
Hold on, this is Country Cutie
Yes, that's
segment.
fine.
so-
Oh, I'm
Finish
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I appreciate you.
My
See,
bad.
Michael, you be looking out.
My bad.
No, it's a snack, so it's gonna be quick. Cole already got me on it. So either or, when you guys make spaghetti, you know it can be a household dish. Everybody,
Oh, so we really talking about food on this snack time.
we on this one.
Look at
yes.
Nice.
this one. Oh, shit. I like when you
Nice.
pull that together.
You think
I like
did
that
there?
shit. Okay.
But we all do spaghetti. So everyone, sometimes use sugar, some people use salt. But I want to know, how do you make yours? Is it the meat and the noodles, or do you all mix it together?
I do mine separate.
I do
Oh,
myself,
yeah.
Yes.
I put
do
I put
separate.
the sauce and the meat on
I
top of
don't
the
feel
spaghetti.
like it make me feel like it's canned ravioli or something when you
When
put
you
it
mix
together.
it?
It's like put one over here.
I just don't like the
noodles
way it
over
stick
here.
to the noodles.
Yeah.
I like to mix it up myself with my little fork and two my twirls.
Yeah.
And then
The only-
also my noodles, I kind of like put olive oil and all this other stuff on it, so it kind of like it has a flavor by itself.
But do you
to it.
break your noodles before you cook them, or do you
Ah.
put them in
One
alone?
time? I
You
break
pop
them.
One
right in the
time,
middle.
yeah,
I do
one
too.
I
time.
don't go
pop.
real
I'm a
small.
popper.
Yep.
Yeah.
I pop.
I like to just sit mine in there and
just let
then,
it-
yeah.
See, that's too
'cause
much.
it's-
But they
Yeah,
get
but I like that.
they get more soggy in that capacity too.
Oh,
So
no.
it's got to have that.
Not if you
firmness,
make them
know?
al dente.
Okay.
So I will give
Al
y'all
dente
a
is the time.
Pizza Hut hack from back in the day. I
Okay.
used to work at Pizza Hut on Camilton Road back in the
You
day.
worked at every restaurant I know.
Everywhere.
That's word.
And we would pre-cook the noodles.
You know he was the Waffle House manager, right?
Yes, I
Go
was.
ahead. You will pre-cook the noodles.
Waffle on 2.
Pull!
Order scrambled cheese on 2. Make one a plate. Scatter some other cover. 1 bacon, 1 sausage.
First of all, the
Did you-
call
They
out.
take a little bit of everything.
Did you get that? Did you get
I
that,
got it.
Cole?
I got it. I got it.
Call it back to me, Cole.
Oh,
Pull!
wait, wait,
One chicken.
I see hash browns on 2, bacon on 2. Cause you gotta look at the plate with cheese, cause you put a little corner of cheese. That's how they remember how to cook, y'all. Just so y'all, if y'all didn't know the secret, whatever they call out, they take a
It's
little bit
marked,
and put it
yeah.
on the plate,
It's marked on the
so
plate.
they know exactly what to use.
I ain't know that because when I be hearing them, I
I
hear
see them put the
Uptown
cheese.
on 3 dirty, keep it cracked. And I'm like,
Keep it
what?
Yeah, that's how
You
man.
ordered in Harlem.
You were
It
at
always
a
come out right.
you were at a Huddle House.
Huddle House. Oh man.
Waffle
never
King
eat-
on Memorial.
Yeah.
But hold on, go back to the pizza jump. I mean,
my
going back to
God.
the spaghetti
Go ahead.
jump.
Okay.
Waffle House. Now, the Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
The hack was we used to pre-cook the noodles in the morning, right, and then bag them up, weigh them out, put them in a Ziploc bag. So when somebody ordered spaghetti,
Just dump
we
it.
would heat the hot water that jump.
Okay.
Run the noodles under hot water
Right.
and then throw it on the plate and then throw the thing on
That's
there. So
smart.
that's the way to keep
It
to
sounds
warm up.
overcooked.
Yeah, time. No, you just hot water them for a couple of seconds. It's not long.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not long. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
how they
I
would
don't
get
like
it.
it. I don't like it to get
But the
Al
only
dente.
time,
That's
Country
the
Cutie, the only time I mix the noodles and the spaghetti is when I do it for the second day. Like if I bring it to work for lunch, then I'll mix it together.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, please
I don't
share.
even then. I just put
Don't
a
share what?
clump on the top. I put the noodles at the bottom and just a clump on the top.
But it still kind of mixes.
Yeah,
It's
It
close
still
to
kind of mixes.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Country
Well,
Cutie.
do not share your spaghetti secrets or any other secrets on Facebook because they have now turned over their privacies as far as DMs, and a mother and her team are actually facing legal charges due to an abortion they got that they discussed in their Facebook DMs.
Okay, start over.
So-
How did we get from?
I was trying to see the
Okay.
transition. How did we just
Say that again,
go?
sis.
We went from
We went
I
from
spaghetti.
spaghetti
Is
to
it
abortion.
placenta
I
or
said,
something?
well,
Is it about
I
placenta?
said, don't share your secrets of your spaghetti
Don't share secrets of spaghetti
and your Facebook messages.
in your Facebook messages.
Because Facebook has now relinquished their privacy rights of your DMs.
Wow.
Okay?
So how did we get to?
To who?
That was my, just let it happen,
Okay,
okay? Stop
okay.
being
It was
so
a tough
difficult.
transition.
She's like, don't relinquish.
It was like you
secrets,
slam
period.
dunk breaks. My
You're
face
basically
hit the
saying-
glass, and you're like, "Are you comfortable?" You
So
should
you're
have
just
buckled
saying
up.
secrets, period.
So,
don't,
Michael,
don't.
just don't, send any
Don't share
messages
anything.
in your DM.
Nothing.
On
Yes,
Facebook
ma'am.
Because now Facebook is reading those DMs, and a mother and her team are facing legal charges because they discussed
That
her
abortion.
getting the abortion.
Oh
yes.
man.
So something that
Wow.
already took place that they were able to go through the DMs, probably filtering the word abortion.
Right.
Their DM conversation came up, and now they're facing legal charges because
How did
of
somebody even know?
I think
to
I'm just gonna
do that?
type abortion 100 times, cut and paste,
Right.
and just send it to anybody.
Right.
No,
Well-
no messages. Abortion, abortion, abortion,
Yeah.
abortion, abortion, abortion,
it.
abortion.
Listen, and just wait, you're gonna hear that little
But they can't do nothing
on
to me
your
because I
phone.
didn't say nothing except abortion, abortion,
This is
abortion,
true,
abortion,
but this
abortion.
they're filtering it through now. Like I think we already knew that our messages weren't really private.
Right.
But now
Yeah.
it goes to say if you are discussing anything that has
Be
any,
careful.
Yes, please be careful because one thing that used to be private, which we thought was our DMs on Facebook, are no longer private, and they are pressing charges due to those conversations that you had privately with
What
someone
about
else.
the side chick conversations?
I don't think you'll go to
know,
jail for that.
I don't know what you're
I wonder if somebody could just go pull somebody. I mean, this. Wow.
Well, you know, you have to have a certain level of clearance to get that information. It's not
That's what I'm
just
saying. What's the
generic.
level? You know, because
High.
how does somebody?
You
even
got
know to go
a
do
search
that?
warrant. Isn't a warrant? A warrant is what.
warrants to search.
Yeah.
That's
Damn, that's deep though.
that's
But I'm still
interesting.
trying to figure out like the spaghetti and like is it? Like,
She was
look the
basically saying
same?
private.
Cole, if you hate me, just say that.
You know I love you, country cutie. I love you.
What the hell?
That's just wrap it up music.
That was the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was done. that was mean. That was mean. That was mean.
No, that's her new wrap up music.
I
That's
know.
how we gonna send
She
her
was
out.
done.
A snack
She-
time.
She hit us with 2 quick snacks and she got out the way.
Gosh,
Everybody's under attack today.
the placenta.
But that is
That was
interesting,
spaghetti
though. That
kinda
was-
had
that,
me
that
like-
last part, the last sentence was the.
I almost didn't want
the
spaghetti
whole
no
thing.
more.
You
know what I'm saying?
transitioned the first one. You crushed the first one, but you got to try to get a little bit too fancy there on the second one.
I think it was a great story. I appreciate the information because that is very important. But spaghetti to abortion was a tough transition for me.
But here's the reason why I was
'Cause
going to transition
it
into
almost
my
looks the same in
question.
the bowl.
Is because you know.
It almost looks the same
I
in the
don't
bowl.
have nothing to throw.
So did y'all see the
You might want to do the disclaimer.
the video that
It
came
looks the
out
same in a bowl.
of the couple in the the ticket and she got arrested? Did y'all ain't see that?
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, wow.
Just tell us.
What happened?
So
Yeah.
bottom line is this guy released a video about him. Bottom line is him and his girl were in a park, right?
That was closed.
And that was closed. So
Okay.
you did see it.
Well, just
Okay,
finish.
so he did say. Okay, so it was closed, and
Okay.
so the policeman gave them a ticket. First, he called Cole over here. Cole, sign this ticket. If you don't sign, you're gonna go to jail. Cole signs the ticket. Call
Oh,
your
I seen
call
it.
your lady over.
Yeah.
You come up. What's your badge? What's your this? What's your that? So she
That's
come
my
up
homegirl's
popping,
sister.
right? And so then she ended up getting taken down and getting arrested. And so when I saw the video the first time, I was just like, "Ooh, dang, he roughing her up." Then APD was like, "Oh no, hell no, y'all
her the
not gonna
body
do it.
cam.
Let's
Right.
give you
Yeah.
the whole video now."
Right.
When you watch the whole video, everybody's like, "I'm sorry, sis. He did his job."
shoulda
You know what I'm
complied.
saying?
Shout out to my
Yeah.
girl Roxy. She used to be a Hooters girl off of
Yeah.
downtown Atlanta. Now she lives in LA. She's doing her thing. That's her sister that happened to.
Yeah, man.
So when I got it like immediately. The camera that everybody
Yeah.
saw.
This
got
is
it from the
goddamn
sister.
Ben Crump Jr. over there.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got the
hey,
footage immediately.
I
Yeah.
did. And then when I said I got more questions, I
Yeah.
don't ever take the first part of the story. That's me. I like information. Give me
Yeah.
all the data.
Need it,
And
yeah.
then I'll figure out from there.
But that was one of the moments where even for us, people just you could have pulled the card out again and been like, and I mean it was a black
mean, we
cop
still
on
do.
it too. You know what I'm saying? But at that point, I was just like, yo, dude did his job.
it's like, and he got a ski mask on.
Yeah, I know. Right?
I mean, it's still COVID. My
I
guy,
mean,
you know?
and even I even respected in a moment because it could have escalated.
Ain't no
'cause
more
he was
COVID.
he said to him, he was just like, "Hey man, I'm gonna need you to back up. I understand your concern, but I need you to back up." He was kind of, and it was the roughest part of the moment, and he was backing the dude up like, I could just like really take
Take
y'all
you-
both
right.
out right now.
then he
And
pulled
I'm
out the taser on her.
pulled out the taser.
What
Don't
got
do it, Lord Jesus, don't tase me.
The
Sure
part
be
that got
shouldn't.
me the most was that I knew it was more to the story because when he tried to retain her, she was like, "I'm cooperating." He was like, "It's too late now."
Right, right.
So you knew something took place ahead
Right.
of time. They only showed the aggressive part,
Right.
and she was like, "I'm complying. I'm complying." He was
Yeah,
like,
by
"No,
then
it's
it
too
was too
late
late.
now.
Right.
Like I've asked you."
I
and he
said
was-
I signed the ticket.
And then the dude signed the ticket first. He was like, he had
Right.
already signed, so it's
Well,
kind
let
of
me
like
tell you, that's easy. That's just that. Were they loitering for sex?
I
Or
was
were
gonna
they
say,
just loitering?
why
Probably
were they
so.
in everything?
Yeah.
Nobody asked that question.
She was
What-
Has
selling
anybody
coke.
ever got that ticket?
She was selling coochie.
Have anybody ever got that ticket loitering for sex?
No.
That ticket is terrible. Okay.
Oh, so you've gotten it.
I've had that. I've received that.
Tell
ticket
us about
before.
it.
What
So,
state was that in?
It was here in Georgia. So
and what
in-
park was that?
It was in Park, not Redan, but off of Covington Highway, the soccer field. Over there, right? It's like a Covington
Hold on.
between Panola and something. Like Covington and Panola is like a soccer field
Right
back
up,
there.
that's
Athletic
up for
field.
Redan. That's up
Right.
for Redan.
So anyway, so I'm in the park getting busy
Miller
at
Grove,
the time,
I'm sorry.
right? It's like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like bright and early.
Afternoon.
And the girl is in a position of viewing.
Okay.
I'm at the bottom. I'm laid back in the passenger seat.
Uh-huh.
She at the top viewing, and all I hear is, and it comes right at. I'm I'm glad I got to finish at least. And then I looked up. It was 5 cop cars. I'm like, bitch, what the? You didn't even see all these damn cop cars? I'm sorry, my eyes was closed. I was in a moment.
That's crazy.
Almost like, almost.
You should have.
But that ticket was like $600 per person.
Damn.
Shout out to the bros in DeKalb County to help me out with that one. But
Really?
But yeah, we got out of that situation. But
$600?
Oh, it was like $682, bro. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey, speaking of the one-niner, the CDC came out yesterday, said that they're rolling back some of the one-niner guidelines that they had in place. For instance, you no longer have to 6 feet Joan.
Right, no
Not recommended.
vaccinations.
Agency also
even
just
with
mandatory.
monkeypox
Not
coming
mandatory.
That's two. We're talking
It's
about the
still COVID.
one-niner.
We're talking about
We're
COVID.
talking about the
but
one-niner.
even with that coming in, they're gonna still relax it. I
But
would have thought.
COVID. They
We're
only
talking about the
for
one-niner.
Okay, I thought it all
I
went
don't-
together.
like,
It's
So-
okay. We'll work it out.
I was just trying to. Does that stuff really? Does that scare y'all? Like, are
What,
y'all?
COVID?
No, just the news that we hear now, all these viruses and
I feel like I'm numb.
the one. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's always
I
been
feel like
diseases.
I'm pretty
Yes.
dumb.
That's it.
I
Yes.
just told my friend
It's
the
always
other
a new
day,
disease.
I said monkeypox. I was like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't nervous, but I feel like they just switched out the animal.
I was gonna say.
I just feel like
We're
those people ugly
desensitized
women.
to it.
Monkeypox.
And that's
Monkeypox
yeah.
is like it's the
And then on top of that, let's remember your generation is gonna have something. If you go back to our parents, they had something. You know what I'm saying?
had a whole bunch of-
Smallpox and damn diphtheria. Some shit.
Hell, you
know
think
what I'm
saying?
about think about the Obama administration.
You got Ebola,
Yeah,
Ebola,
you know, it's gonna have
chicken,
something.
bird
Salmonella.
flu,
yeah, remember
some-
the H1N1?
bird,
H1N1,
bird flu,
Pig flu.
bad cow disease.
that one.
We had everything.
We had
I mean,
everything.
We've been here. We just
But
didn't
we
have to
created-
shut down. But we didn't have to shut down.
Let's start
like
over.
this.
We created. Okay,
Of course,
a
of course.
man creates these viruses, and unfortunately, they just get out of hand.
Right.
You know, biological warfare is precedent.
Right.
That's why I'm scared for the company that bought Ancestry.com. So Ancestry.com was bought out for like $8 billion, something like that.
Really?
So the company that bought it has access to all that DNA data. So guess what you can do with DNA data? You can create a biological weapon that only attacks a specific group of people because you have the DNA to attack those strands. On top of the simple fact that you can create diseases, you can do all kind of stuff. So, you know, shout out to all y'all that got Ancestry. You know, y'all have
I
the
don't
best.
got it.
23andMe.
It's like, you know,
I was
mean, but at
really
this
in the
point-
process of
it
doing
is what it is.
Right. That's what I was about to
Damn.
say. Like when you
I'm
think
okay
about
with not knowing.
when you
It is
think
what it
about
is.
when you think how we're so
But
my
that you're
privacy.
77% European?
Me?
I'm just playing.
Dang, I didn't even know that.
When
I
you-
was just about to send my stuff in too.
But when you think about it, when you think about how we try to protect ourselves from privacy issues and all that kind of stuff, you can't.
Right. That's so funny.
At
as
this
hell.
point, you can't do that anymore.
You
It's
give
so- it's
up.
frustrating,
You give
though.
up privacy for convenience. It's
My-
what we do.
Yeah.
Wife and I about to go on a nice little vacation. She decided to call our bank, right?
Yeah.
And say, "Hey, we're taking a trip to blah 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 blah. We want to make sure that the
That's
bank
true.
was like, ma'am, you're fine.
Right.
You don't have to, because remember back in the day,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had
they
to
shut your
hell,
card
if you
down.
if you went from goddamn DC to
Yeah.
Wyoming,
It's off.
and
Yeah.
you try to get some gas,
Right.
no, it's
Decline.
not working.
Yeah.
Decline.
You gotta
But now
call.
it's so much technology out there. And Tasha was like, they probably tracking that stuff. Remember, you got a chip
You got
in
an
your
app,
car.
You got an app.
You carry your phone.
Right, first of all, your phone, you got online banking. Your
Right.
phone is always registered. If you share your location
It's
while
gonna
the app
know.
is open, then if you open the app and don't close it, they always know where you are.
So the bank is basically, there's a kid there that's sitting there and says, "Oh, the McFadden's have their phone in this place and they just use their card in this place."
Off.
Now they're fine. They're
Right.
good. Yeah, it's fine. It was
You
fun.
you give up privacy for convenience.
A couple of weeks ago, I had to find a goddamn money order. Like I've never had to have a
Post
money
office.
order. I couldn't, and I went to like
Walmart.
3 little ghetto stores and they didn't have
Kroger
it.
has them, right? You can get the
I go to
Western
post
Union.
office.
But check this out though.
I trust them.
I was saying that to say I was so frustrated going to different places.
You was what?
Frustrating.
We have
for 300.
Man, dude, you went a good
I've-
55 minutes on grammar
forgot-
point.
Well, the
today.
other ones I didn't call.
I forgot the R. I forgot the R. I was frustrated.
It's R silent.
And I couldn't find my debit card.
Okay.
So the first thing I did was went to the app and put
pause.
paused it before telling Tasha because she would have freaked out. And but paused it. But you can do those type of things now that we couldn't do. 12
You
years
can pay
ago.
with your phone when you have an iPhone.
You can pay for your phone. So there's no privacy out there. And you were making the comments about the
There's
goddamn.
Samsung Pay.
Do you?
Let's see your card.
Do y'all got Samsung Pay?
They do, but
Look how she
not on that
looking.
phone.
Look how she looking.
Not on that phone.
When did that become
They
a
got-
team.
And this is why I've always been an individual in my life. I don't go with the crowd,
You
everybody.
should.
And I just want to encourage all the youth that's out there today, be an individual. No matter what they say, just be yourself.
Okay,
But don't
Harry.
feel pressured to buy a paperweight.
A paperweight. With a great camera.
Hey, as we get ready to wrap today's show up, we got to remind you that it was on this day, August 12th, 1851, Isaac Singer created the double-headed sewing machine.
Oh, dope.
Okay. Oh, okay.
1865, the disinfectant was used for the first time during a surgery.
Shit.
Do you know who the guy was? Joseph Lister.
Ah, Listerine.
Yeah, Listerine. Lysa, I think, no, not the same.
We just say okay.
Also, 1877, Thomas Edison created the phonograph and made the first sound recording, and that's why we celebrate
Vinyl
National
record
Vinyl
day.
Day,
Now-
because it was on this day.
Wasn't that predicated from a black person? I've
Okay.
always heard that.
Most
for
likely.
Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Most likely. We just say that.
Chances are. Also, The Wizard of Oz premiered in Wisconsin, and Julie Garland became the first famous person for a
From
movie
Wisconsin?
song. Yeah,
From
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
I don't know what part. But somewhere over the rainbow, which
Oh,
put
okay.
her on the map. And then the Boston Celtics were sold for $6 million on this day, 1969. Today they're worth 3.55 billion.
That's crazy.
And then last but not least, gotta say shout out to the NBA. Bill Russell's number will be retired.
It should have been.
The number 6.
Shout out to Angela Yee. She got her own show. She left the Breakfast Club.
She did.
So that's dope. I think that's really dope.
I
on
saw her
part.
with a one-on-one with Trick Daddy, and I thought that was just a one-off.
Nah, she got her own show now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's dope.
So she's no longer doing the
No, she's
the
not
Breakfast
doing
Club
the
job.
Breakfast
Off the
Did
break.
they
I'm
insert
excited to
somebody
see how
else
it
in there?
goes.
Right.
Not yet.
Well, they was talking
it's
about
real fresh.
Yeah, they was like, we need feminine energy. I'm like, that's what Charlamagne's for.
Yeah.
Really? That's his
You
role?
do
Is
look
that-
like a bad bee these days.
I'm lost.
Charlemagne, he brings the feminine energy.
He
does.
uses the pronouns.
He does.
No, of course not. He's not gay. He just has feminine energy.
I didn't say that.
Is
I-
he not?
Him,
Is
him
he?
not gay. Him
I
not,
can't
Him not
confirm or
gay.
deny.
him not gay.
That was funny. Cole text the group this morning talking about him downstairs.
Him downstairs.
He did do that too. Well, you know what, Country Cutie, it's good to hear to hear a woman recognize when they see a man that's walking with that feminine energy like that, knowing that is he really giving an impartial understanding to any topic,
Yeah.
or is he just leaning way over here?
Yeah.
And I think that it's refreshing to hear a woman say that.
Yeah.
So do you feel like the Charlemagne of our show?
I think that would actually be more of you than me.
Yeah, that probably would be.
It's gonna be more you,
Yeah,
Coco.
probably
Coco,
be.
that's
Yeah.
more of you.
Yeah.
You lean right over there to them every time, so it's okay.
Donkey of the day.
Hey, before we get out of here,
I want to have one of those. I want to have like my own Donkey of the day thing. So
yeah, you gotta create it. It's not gonna be
will.
Donkey of the Day.
I
but
know,
we'll
no,
call
I
it.
said like that.
Okay.
You know.
Hey, we got your That's What You Get awards to give out today. One, That's What You Get to all the people in Atlanta, Georgia, that was posting a picture of White Castle coming to Atlanta.
Really?
Oh yeah,
White-
it's for a
no,
movie.
no.
For a movie.
That's
Damn,
what
can I
you
say
get.
the
That's what
goddamn
you get.
story,
I
man?
I was about to
That's
get
what you
excited,
get.
man.
He kind of,
That's what you
I didn't
get.
want to bust his load.
Okay.
I'm in his direction.
Hold on, you didn't want to bust his load? Come on,
He's like,
Charlemagne.
oh,
Come on, Charlemagne.
Stop. It's fake.
Want to bust his load? Not too fast.
Yeah, y'all
of
ain't
all-
from the north, so y'all don't really understand.
Just because
Y'all
you
are
got
from
your pronoun
the
on your
mediums
shirt.
and the
So
West
what's the
Coast.
difference between
It's
that and
crystals down
crystals?
here and White Castle up top. It's the onions
Asshole.
are just different. The onions are. I think it's all about the onions. White Castle is different.
Michael wearing his pronoun shirt today.
I actually. Oh, wow! I like
I'm sorry,
that.
Let's go ahead and finish.
That's why your damn battery about to die over there. Also, that's what you get to
Where'd
the
you get
idiot
that from?
to the idiot yesterday who was at McDonald's and ended up calling the police
On
because
himself.
his fries was cold. He called the police up there in I want to say up in Cobb County, Kennesaw, somewhere like that. This idiot called the goddamn police because his fries was cold to complain. Come to find out, dude, you have a warrant out for your arrest for murder,
Duh.
dummy.
He shot the McDonald's guy.
No.
that's
It
a
was
different
a,
one.
that
it
was
was a
New York.
murder.
That's a different,
That's
right?
New York.
Yeah, it was
No,
a murder.
But it was another dude that shot the McDonald's guy, killed him over cold fries.
Yeah, well, this one
New
right
York.
here,
Really?
he called.
McDonald's, you better get your fry heat up.
He called to complain about him. They ran his license, and
Yeah,
come to
for-
find out, dude, got a damn warrant. They're looking for you for murder.
That's awesome.
and he tried to run, and they hit his ass with that taser.
It's hard to
That
run.
taser. That taser.
That
hey,
baby, lock your legs up. I got one of them in the car.
I
Hey,
still
and
gotta
then-
get
It depends
one
on
of
how
your
much
little
bath salt
thingies.
they
We'll
on.
talk about it.
And then last but not least, it's not it's a sad story, but it's definitely not a that's what you get. Sometimes I get a little.
You have so many more papers than you have stories.
Of course, I just roll them. I just roll them.
Roll it.
It was a
Appreciate
dude.
you,
It was a
Tasha.
teenager, man. It was a teenager. He was only 17 years old. His name was Isaiah, man. His death was ruled an accident, according to the Lee County's coroner's office. But he was doing a summer job, man, using a wood chipper. Doesn't need to say anything else.
That's terrible, man.
That's horrible.
His goddamn
That's
clothes
not
got
funny.
caught. I didn't say it was funny. I was just saying, like,
That'd be terrible to go. That's a terrible way to go,
I was
man.
like, oh, we'll leave it at that.
That's terrible.
Shout out to She Show Out
Wood-
Media.
Wood chipper, though.
Thank you for watching, Tasha. We appreciate the love.
Well, I will
snort?
say, y'all know Courtney, the one that murdered or allegedly murdered her boyfriend. She's been charged with second-degree murder. So
Oh, the white girl,
Mhm,
with
the OnlyFans
African
girl.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. She had, oh, they charged Breonna Taylor people too, so that's
Yep.
dope.
Yeah, that was.
I know we talked about it, but wait a minute,
He's still on that.
John. John.
Damn slacker.
That will be interesting to see how the Breakfast Club goes now. Without.
Well, they're gonna have to pull somebody in. You need to.
You
Have,
can put anybody in that
Yeah.
seat. That's a goddamn machine
how many
up
years
there.
is that?
Quite
That's
a
a
few.
machine. You can put
Yeah.
anybody in that seat.
but it's got to be somebody with some type of personality. You just can't throw
And,
anybody.
and then last but not least, Tiffany Haddish.
okay, what she do this
She
time?
reveals that she turned down $10 million to do a social media post because it didn't fit her brand. She said that my soul is worth more to me.
I think that's okay.
I think she needs to use that money towards her hairstylist.
Yeah, I think that that's okay.
I
think
mean,
that-
That
do you
new
really
hair-
think she? I
that new
mean,
hairstylist terrible.
10 mil.
no.
She turned it down. She was just talking about using Groupon
I
a
think
month
it's
ago.
okay.
Well, Groupon gave her a
Here's
check.
the thing, because if your brand is something that you absolutely love, you protect that. And so there are certain things I've chosen to not do. And
Is
there's
there?
certain places I was gonna go, and people were just like, Elam, that's against your brand. And I'm
Is
just like,
there?
so yeah.
I don't have a comment because I like Tiffany Haddish and then immediately I don't. So I don't know how I feel about it.
That was pretty good.
Now, if she would have put in context what it
like
was
that
about,
immediately I
like
don't.
it would,
That's
if it
terrible.
was you know some of the
Right,
Tal-
right.
the Taliban
I could
posts or
never
something like that,
be
I
with
totally
her.
understand.
Her that level of energy is a
Yeah,
hell
she
no
should-
for me.
yeah.
Tiger
it's
Woods
just
turned
like
down
a-
$800 million.
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah, he
did.
did.
Y'all want to talk
I
about
was gonna
turn
say,
down?
That's what I'm saying.
The
But
turn
why?
down
But
is
why?
real.
But why?
He
did
Because
wanna
It was
play.
a Saudi.
He's
It was a Saudi.
First of all,
back-
he's the face of the PGA, and they
Right.
probably gave him all type of shit to stay.
Right.
Because if he goes, that's a lot of golf gone.
Right.
You know,
well, not.
you'd be surprised.
They moved
brother.
on. I mean, I know Tiger still pulls the numbers in, but
But Tiger came back, the numbers quadrupled.
but these youngers out here, these youngers are making like Tiger just 2 decades.
Yeah,
plus.
but nobody has the following Tiger had.
No, I understand. I'm just saying though, there's about to be a passing of the
Of course,
baton
it has to
in,
be.
in golf. Yeah,
It has
because
to
he just can't perform
Cole,
at
you
that
ready
same
for
level.
it?
I'm trying to get my.
Hey,
I'm playing today. I
Tiger-
got to drive an hour to go play.
Tiger wearing that number 45 jersey like goddamn Michael Jordan was
Run around too.
in Washington.
That's terrible. He had to wear it in Chicago for a little while.
Yeah, he did. Hey, and also, man, congratulations to our very own Elam B. King. His latest book, Understanding the Man, the memoirs from a father to his
Awesome.
son.
Appreciate
Author
it.
Elam B. King. You can check it out on his website, elambking.com.
Appreciate you.
Elam, tell everybody how they can follow you.
ElamBKing.com.
There you
Hey,
go.
you know what? I'll give a shout out to Cole because when I started up in here, I had like Elam B. King and Understanding a Man, and all these, I was just like,
Thank
yo,
you.
let me just bring it all
Right, make it
together.
simple.
And
Make
he
it
don't
simple.
say www no
Yeah.
more.
www. dot.
Aw,
www
Cole.
dot.
I hate the people.
You forgot
You
the
go.
damn
You on
thing.
www. dot. I don't know what that means, sir. I'm sorry.
But Mike, I do want to say thank you for
First of all,
your
Michael.
dedication.
It's actually Michael. My mama named me Michael.
Yeah,
you can't call him Mike. You can't. My name is actually Michael.
but
My
I
mother
do
named
want
me
to say,
Michael.
I do want to say thank you for your nuggets that you dropped in the book,
Oh.
and just for just sharing the information because guaranteed some young men between the ages of 13 and 30 will definitely be able to be blessed by reading this. So I appreciate the information. you
Oh, my
shared.
pleasure.
Hopefully you misspell some words and make it authentic.
And then he got there. and then he wrote goddamn Mike in here too. He
Did I?
started there and put Mike in
Did
there.
I?
Damn.
You got to get a whole new book now.
Did I? I was trying to make the.
Into the wood chipper.
Nah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man.
We're not here next week. We're not gonna
Yeah,
be
we're not here
week.
next week. Let you know that Country Cutie.
Yes, guys, you can follow me at Country Cutie Kates That's about it.
Okay.
Your turn, Cole.
Cole D. Parker.
Period. And Michael?
Not
Mike, but
Power,
Michael.
Power1089.com. And yeah, we won't be here next week, man. So y'all enjoy y'all week and weekend and all that.
You gonna play
good
like
stuff.
a
Until
repeat?
next
You gonna
time.
play like a repeat?
No,
or-
we just ain't gonna have nothing.
I'm gonna put forth an effort.
We can
the
play.
week
We can do
after.
we can do the
Just
repeat.
wait.
You mean when you come to representation? I'm number one.
Hey, y'all have an amazing weekend out there. Be safe and
Be safe.
Dismount.
yeah, that's it.
Dismount.
Dismount.
Stick the landing.